Hey guys, this is Krissy from the Venus Moon. Thanks for tuning into my podcast where I'll be interviewing local spiritual practitioners, pulling tarot, talking crystals, and much more. Please check out the Venus Moon homepage for all my social media links. Hi guys! Yay! Hello everyone, welcome to our show, Venus Moon Live, hanging out with an amazing guest tonight, Sharon Albee here. Sharon Albee Love.
Thank you for having me.
Love. So excited. Thank you to everyone that's joining us. Let's see, we're pulling up comments. Lori, I see you. Hello. All right. So for anyone who's new here, I'm going to make you wait a second to get to know Sharon a little bit better. And we're going to talk a little bit about how this is going to work tonight because we have so much fun stuff going on. First up, if you're watching and you don't see the live up there, the little red live icon, that means you're watching the replay, or maybe you're listening later on to the podcast. And that's still totally cool. Watch, listen along, because we're going to get some really cool messages channeled in tonight. And you're going to want to see this prize and the sneak peeks that are coming up. So hang out with us and we'll have fun. You can still comment along if you're watching the replay. And now for everyone who is watching live, share this video and comment that you shared. So all you gotta do is click the little arrow, share to your timeline. And everyone that shares and comments that they share will be entered to win an amazing prize. You know, I always let my guests pick out an awesome prize. And I added something too. I added two things to it. So this is a really good value. We're going to make you wait in suspense to see what's in here. But as you guys share, make sure you comment that you shared so you're entered. And we'll pick a winner at the end. So you got to be here when we pick the winner in order to get the prize. But you're going to want to hang in. I even put in a Halloween sneak peek because we just got some fun Halloween items in. So you're going to get a little Halloween free sample in there. So I see you guys sharing. And Jessica Lopez, thanks for joining. Renee, Denise, hello everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Call in your friends, tag anyone that could use a great reading. And while I write down your tickets with your names, I'm going to pass it over to Sharon to introduce herself.
Hi everyone, I am Sharon Albee Love and I am an instructor at Live and Joy Yoga. I am a little distracted because there's a lot going on here in front of me, so forgive me, I will get used to this. I'm looking at comments and everything, but I'm going to let you do that. So anyway, I'm so happy to be here. I was here back in February, I believe it was, and we had such a good time. That
It was so fun.
It was a lot of fun. That I just wanted to do it again. And as I said before, I'm here to represent Live and Joy Yoga and Wellness in Audubon. We have a lot of stuff coming up at that studio, so I wanted to promote some things there. But before we get to that, we'll get to events later. A little bit about me. As I said, I'm a yoga instructor, and I also like to dabble in manifestation. That's like that big topic that everybody's like, oh, how do I do it? How do I do it? You know, give me the 1, 2, 3. And it's a lot of fun. But I'm getting more into it. I'm doing a lot of research, and I'm kind of really doing a deep dive in collective manifestation, which is a really sharp thing. So what I'm trying to do is maybe put together a group of people to maybe have a Zoom type of meeting once a month or once every other month.
Love it.
Yeah, we'll do like an exercise and we'll journal about it.
Lori's feeling it. I knew she was the first one that came to mind. I'm like, Lori would love this.
Yeah, so we're just going to kind of have some fun with it. And then after we get to explore our personal manifestations, because you got to do that first before you can really understand the collective, then maybe we get really creative and do some neat collective manifestation exercises, which I think would be pretty neat. Just right now, I'm just thinking just some freebies. Just go out and have a conversation online, and yeah, that's pretty much the premise of that.
I love that too, because so many people do watch from other states, you know, and they are always left out of our fun events in person. So this is something that you guys can actually join. So make sure to follow. Can you share this on Live Enjoy when you do it too? So
yes, absolutely. We'll do it on Live Enjoy, and I also have a Facebook page, Sharon Albee. Love, right? Yeah.
Perfect. So if you go in the description of this video or the podcast, you'll see the links for Live Enjoy, their website, which is where you can schedule, you know, the events that she's going to mention later. There's also a link to their Facebook and their Instagram. So that's where I always follow for the updates on what they're doing. And they do send out emails too. Yeah. So, you know, stay up to date, so that way when Sharon's talking about the manifestation Zoom, you are the first to get on there. And you guys, I see you sending stars. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Jessica Lopez, Kathy Lusby, you guys are awesome. Thank you. That's helping us expand. So these stars are very much appreciated. And everyone that we miss saying hello to, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so honored to have you guys. We're going to be doing some free readings tonight too. So keep sharing this video, comment that you shared so we can spread the love even farther. And I saw someone ask how long are we going to be doing this, and we'll be on for an hour. So until about 8 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes we go a little bit over, but just hang in for an hour. Denise, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you. That means so much to us. So, all right, anything else you want to add before we jump in? I
want to introduce...
We have a new guest host on the show.
Surprise host.
This is our producer. So it's actually a sneak peek for tomorrow. We're doing tomorrow's show is going to be like hours long. We're doing a crystal sale show with all new inventory. We got Halloween in, and these guys flew out so quick the last time that they were on. So I got tons in quartz and amethyst. They're so stinking cute, the little hedgehogs. So this is our friend Murray. He's helping us out tonight, but he will be available tomorrow. And yes, tons of other fun stuff. So, you know, tune in tomorrow night too, because we're going to be partying. Carrie's going to be back with us. Oh, Kathy, I see you shared. And hi, Gabby. Thanks for watching.
You got a couple good reactions from Murray.
What time tomorrow? We're going to actually start at 7 tomorrow. I'll update you if it's going to go back to 8. But right now we're talking about 7 because, yeah, we just don't want to be on till like 1 a.m. tomorrow night. So, states, and that's Eastern time. They are super cute. Claire, thank you for sharing. Payment plan, absolutely. PayPal, the invoices let you, like just pay as you go, you know, put in whatever you want. So I consider that a payment plan. Claire, there you go.
Say hi to Gabby.
Oh, I did say hi to Gabby.
Did you?
Yep. My Gabby. She only pops in for a second. But so you guys, guess what? I left my OG Rider-Waite Smith deck at home today, and I'm trusting it. It was for a reason. Renee, thank you, Renee. That just got me choked up. You hear that? Thank you for the stars. But so I left my deck at home, and I was like instantly drawn to this one. So it's still a tarot deck, but it's called Tarot of the 78 Doors. So every card is just like the regular cards, but then they all have a door of some sort on them. All about opportunities, you know, the transformation that we're all going through right now. We're going to see the doorways. My door was really interesting when I pulled a card for myself. Sharon, actually, 2 of her cards didn't even have very clear doors, but that one, you can't miss it.
Yeah,
so this is a super exciting deck. Sharon has really 2 amazing, beautiful decks with her also. So we're going to be pulling whatever we feel guided for. And, you know, if you feel guided to pull yours first or me first, whatever comes through.
Okay.
Stacy, happy birthday! Yay! And Megan, thank you for the stars. I love you guys. Renee, yes, I see your comments coming through. All right, so if you guys are here and ready to go, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You feeling it?
I am.
Our readings were like lightning last time, so I'm excited to see what happens this time. Kim, hello, by the way. So if you're new to our readings, the way this is going to work is we're going to pull a code. The first one on our end to comment the code will get that reading. And it's always trust the lag. You're going to look first on your end, but you know, spirit, the universe, whoever, your angels will make us see your comment first if it's meant to be right now. But if you did come through on the last show, maybe just let some other people get through this time just to share that love and, you know, be extra fair. But if I see your name first too many times, I understand. I also do think the stars help you skip the line a little bit. So,
well, now,
you
let's
know,
get some stars going.
The stars, I think the star comments show up first. And I think on my other posts going forward, your comments will show up first too, which is cool. Like, you become top fan. So, honored to have you here.
I am your top fan, by the way.
I'm your top fan, by the way. Kim, thank you. I love you guys. All right, so would you like to do the honors, Miss Sharon?
Yes, I would love to.
Stacy.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for the stars. You guys are amazing. You're too generous.
So is it that or is it that?
Whatever you feel.
All right, 606.
All right, first code of the night, you guys, 606.
Yeah.
Roll that to the side and keep sharing the video, you guys. Make sure that I see your comment when you comment that you shared. There's not too many tickets in here, and just an idea of this amazing gift. There's some real cool stuff in there. All right, and Renee, look at that. You came through first. Yay. And Renee, I think you're new here, so thanks for hanging out with us. This is so awesome. So Renee, let's go ahead and connect on in. And everyone else watching or listening afterwards, you connect in too. Let's all just breathe together, take some deep breaths, clear everyone else's energy, and just kind of focus on everything going on. Think of any questions you have, any intentions, any stress or worries. And just breathe into that energy and connect with our cards. And Renee, let us know if you have a specific question. Or if you just want to go with the flow. Alright, I feel you're right here. And Patricia, I see ya. You good if I go first? Alright. Alright, so we're going to go with the flow for you, Renee. And, oh, you got one of the happiest cards in the deck. So this is the 10 of Cups. Let me get it a little closer so you can see the happy picture. So you can see the doorway that these people are walking through is celebration. This looks like a wedding of some sort. So, you know, what does that mean to you? What does marriage mean to you? In the original tarot deck, the 10 of Cups is truly like the happy ending card. You know, we all have this ideal vision in our heads. And I feel like this card is just kind of telling you, you know, validating that for you, that you're there. You've done it. You've manifested this life. Whatever you're going through right now, just trust, you know, even if there is like lower vibrational stuff, this is really telling you that you made it to where you needed to go. And now 10 is a number of endings and new beginnings. You know, you're walking through this door, some kind of major celebration. It's time for a big level up for you. So, and the Cups is connected to the element of water. So I feel like water is connected right now for you also, whether there's like a water element involved. But right now your focus is just to be, if it's not about a marriage with another person, maybe that marriage with yourself or a marriage with spirit, but celebrating just how abundant your life really is right now. You know, all the beautiful stuff that is around you, not looking at the other stuff, you know, just living in love and focusing on all the celebrations, all the great stuff. And you are a Pisces, that's amazing. We just had a Pisces full moon. Rock. So I feel like with that Pisces full moon, it's bringing some kind of closure for you. You know, it's all about releasing something, so you really can just live in that joy. Live in joy, right? Celebrate the moment right now. And let's see what card Sharon got for you.
So one of the decks that I have here tonight is called, the Crystallery Oracle cards.
This deck is so beautiful.
This is really neat. It was given to me as a birthday gift by my sister. And the card that I pulled, so there is a book that goes with it that has, you know, a much more detailed description, but I feel like this one needs to be kept short. To go along with that card, what you got is the labradorite.
Oh, one of my faves. That's a stone of transformation.
Yeah, here. There's the card. Now your message is at the top, and it says, recharge your destiny. And I really feel like that just means relationships in general. Now you're speaking of marriage, but I feel like that there's just a relationship thing for you, an exciting thing, maybe a new friend or a new coworker, or it could be anybody. But yeah,
So these cards together both have you kind of going through some major like doorway or portal right now. If you look to the middle, you know, both of them, there's a big vortex of energy around you. You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And 10, we're going into October, so I kind of feel like this energy is for this whole month for you, maybe even into October. Just keep focusing on the celebrating. No matter what else life throws at you, just kind of try to keep the perspective on all that gratitude and all that abundance and this major transformation that you're going through, because this transformation is about leaving, you know, the energetic clutter behind.
so I'm also getting one other thing. She mentioned October, and I'm seeing there's little, I can't tell where, here we go. There's little acorns
Oh,
throughout
yeah.
the card. And then, I don't know if you've noticed, but down at the bottom, there's 7 candles. And I don't know what's going on with the number 7, but it's coming through. But labradorite is what you want to work with right now.
Do you have some labradorite in your collection, Renee? And Stacy, who else did I see? Stacy, Brandy, Patricia, Jay. I saw all you guys and got you in.
We have a new person. We have Brandy Davis. Welcome.
Thank you. And Gwen, I see you joining in. So Renee, hopefully that resonated with you. She says it's on point. I'm so glad. And I'm so happy for you. It really sounds like you're in a magical time right now. You don't have it at the moment? Well, let me know if you need some labradorite, because it's honestly one of my favorites. I actually have it on one ear. I'm like a walking crystal grid, but I will not. That's one I will not leave home without. I have it all over this office. So if you need some, you can tune in tomorrow night. There's some fun pieces of labradorite on the show. Or just let me know what you want.
Hey, Angela.
Angela, hello. Thanks for joining. So if you're just tuning in, remember to share the video to be entered to win our awesome prize. And Renee says, thank you, ladies. It was accurate. She's grateful. You're coming to the event. Yay! Awesome.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo. It's going to be a fun one. All right, so you guys ready? Let's do another reading.
All right. May I?
I love the way that those cards just connected. That was awesome.
That was very cool. Oh, I got numbers tonight. 515. Do I need to hold it up? 515.
All right. First one on our end to comment 515.
Nothing light. I love
Get the next reading. Woohoo! It is going to be such a fun party, you guys. So just a heads up, parking apparently is going to be a little tight at that event because the church next door is doing an event too. We'll make sure to follow the event page. Click going so you stay up to date on the details for parking.
that.
And Gwen Gerlin, you came through for the reading. Yay! So Gwen, do you have a specific question? Do you just want to go with the flow? Go ahead and take some breaths and connect on in with us and the cards. And let's see what they want to say.
So while she's doing that, may I interject?
Please, yes.
So I mentioned before that I'm looking to put together maybe a group of manifestors. Everybody's a manifestor, whether you know it or not. So there's no requirement to come into this group. But one of the things that really plays a part in manifestation is raising your vibration. And one of the things that you can do to raise your vibration is learn something new. And I just wanted to put it out there, Live in Joy. We have our 200 and 300 hour Ayurveda yoga training starting next month. They both start on the same day. We have an opening ceremony on October 14th. It's generally 1 weekend a month. You can go to liveenjoyyoga.com and look at the trainings. We are manifesting 8 in each class. So
It'll happen.
it will happen. I'm very confident with that. I would love to have you guys there. I am teaching part of it, so along with Janet Watkins, who owns the studio. And the thing about the yoga training is most people don't go in to learn how to teach, and some come out teaching that didn't expect to, such as me. And then some people think they're going to teach and then they don't. But what is really neat about the whole process is you learn so much on your own journey of self-discovery. It's an amazing place to go to learn more about yourself. You will learn things that you just never even thought of before. And it's really a beautiful process, and it's another way to raise your vibration, which ties into manifestation, which we'll talk about more later.
Angela took the class, so she could tell you.
Yeah, Angela was one of my students. I'm so happy she's here.
And everyone that shared, I got you in the jar. I see your comments. Jessica, you are not blocked. I see you coming through. And let's see, Laura, Ann, and Patricia, thank you guys for the stars. You guys are so sweet. Appreciate it. All right, so Gwen, I got your card here, so it's all right with you.
Go ahead, do it.
You have a 10 also. That's so interesting. So your card is the 10 of Swords. Let's see. And you can see in this card, it's like more like a medical card, acupuncture. So like a holistic medicine type of energy to this card. The Swords is the element of air. That's the challenges around us. And 10 is about endings and new beginnings. It's a number of completion. So I feel like this card is talking more about physical stuff that's going on, whether it's with you or with someone that you're connected to right now that you're concerned about. If there's any type of physical issues, I feel like this is the time to get to the bottom of it. Like from now through October, you're going to get some clarity, you're going to get some answers. This is talking about looking into the more holistic medicine. So even something like IET or EFT, the tapping, acupuncture is an option. Yoga, moving those muscles in ways that most people don't move on a normal basis. I would say looking the holistic route. I definitely am an advocate. I believe in science and medicine and all that, but I feel like this is just going to kind of pull something else in, some more answers in for that physical. Also, with this is going to be about clearing the energy for you guys too. Whoever this is about, just cutting some energetic cords, whatever is causing poison or toxicity in the body, whether it is bad habits or, the people or the situation that need to be cleared out. I feel like this is that time for you to just really go deep within and just release, clear, fix, tune up, whatever's calling you for it. It's also a bit of like a mental challenge too, because this physical healing is going to give you so much more clarity, because wherever you're feeling that tension, discomfort, this card is kind of making you feel more like it's in the back area. So I don't know if you do suffer like back, shoulder, neck pain, anything connected to the spine, but I feel like once your body is doing that, it's hard to even see clearly. So fixing the more physical stuff is going to help the enlightenment and really open up the next part of the journey. And this is the time to do it through October. Hold on to that 10.
So the 10, you mentioned new beginnings. Watch how these cards tie in. So I also have the Soul's Journey. Many people are pretty familiar with this one. It's just one of my favorite ones, and I'm not going to get into the full description again, but we talked about new beginnings. So the first card is actually regret, and it states, I know that I cannot change the past. But then I did pull a crystal card for you, which says envision the future. So new beginnings, right?
Yes.
And the stone is opal, precious opal.
I think that's October's birthstone, opal. I'm almost
Sapphire,
positive.
but it is blue.
I feel like they might have opal too.
Yeah.
That might be another one. Who's at October? Because I kind of feel like
But I
that's a
do
connection.
love, there is a lot of blue. A lot of different shades of blue in this. It's very pretty. So yeah.
Envision the future, yeah. So this is all about just like healing what needs to be healed right now, because you do have big things coming. That regret card talking about accepting and adapting to the past. It happened, you can't change it, whatever's going on. Just adapting to what you have.
We have a sapphire in there.
Okay, she's sapphire, okay.
That's blue.
I'm not sure what opal is then. I know opal is one. So if you have an opal birthstone, let us know what month your birthday is.
And I came across a phrase the other day that said, if you're living in the past, you're not living now. So,
wow.
That's
and in the future too,
Yeah, because the future brings worry and the past brings anxiety. So just stay present. Stay in your present moment.
Yes, absolutely.
Acceptance, that's a good one, yeah. Awesome.
Okay, October is opal
Oh,
too.
we got opal.
Cool.
Okay.
So
Opal
do you have
works.
opal in your collection? That's a beautiful one to get on like a protective ring or earrings or, a piece of jewelry with opal. Or even just a raw opal is beautiful. But hopefully that connected with you, Gwen, and made some sense, really about living in the right now, healing what you can right now, focusing on whatever you're working with right now. Yes, Libra is October. Libra and Scorpio. And thank you guys also, Laura Ann, thank you for the stars and for, your great advice. So Gwen says it resonates. Thank you for connecting in. So you want to talk a little bit more about events, or you want to do another reading first? What are you feeling?
Well,
She's got a lot of events.
I do. Live Enjoy. We packed it this fall. There's a lot going on, and I'm not going to get into full detail. Everything can be found on our website, liveenjoyyoga.com. But one of the most exciting things that's coming up right now, I know it's kind of last minute, but tomorrow, and you're having an event tomorrow night too.
We're going to be celebrating together.
Yeah, is our studio's 12th birthday party is tomorrow night. Yeah, so it's from 6 to 9. It's in Audubon, and there's going to be all kinds of stuff. What do I have written here? We have raffles, silent auction.
Ooh.
We have gifts and giveaways. We do have someone doing readings, free readings, snacks, of
Yay.
course. There'll be cake.
The birthday cake.
I heard there might or could possibly be wine, so if you would like a little glass of wine, you're more than welcome to come. One of the things that I just want to touch on real quick with this is that COVID hit the yoga community very hard when the shutdowns happened, and fortunately we were able to stay open. But there's some battles going along with that. So we actually are doing a silent auction raffle.
Oh, cool.
There is an opportunity also to donate. If you wanted to just go on liveenjoyyoga.com, that main page down towards the bottom, there's an icon to buy 50/50 raffle. So you
cool.
you'll get, you don't
I'll
have to
donate
be
a
there.
little basket. Are you guys taking more gifts? Or you just have one gift bag?
No, if you have something, I'd be happy to take
We'll
it
put
over.
some crystals together to
awesome.
raffle
Yeah,
off.
and then there's an option to donate if you feel moved to do so, because we want to keep yoga coming to the community.
The Live Enjoy Yoga space is just so beautiful. Really, the community, the people that go there. You know how you are looking for your people? Like, everyone that you meet there, you're going to feel like they're your people. You connect with them for a reason. Just the most beautiful, sacred energy in that space. Every event I've ever been to has been so magical. And when I can get there, I love to do events there. It's been a little while now, but they have amazing other people coming in, doing sound baths, doing meditations. Sharon will talk a little bit more about it. And the yoga classes are just beautiful. Me and Lori are planning to come to Kundalini 2 Sundays from now with Sunshine and Denise. So you can do Kundalini with us there. And if you can get to Sharon's yoga classes, they are Tuesday nights. I'm trying. My Tuesdays are always crazy, but I'm trying. So, and yeah, make sure give them a follow. Their Facebook, their Insta, they're posting their events and all the cool stuff that they do on there.
Thank you, Lori. Yeah, it is cozy in there, and sometimes at the workshops, depending on what we're doing, we walk out buzzing.
Oh yeah,
like vibrationally.
Absolutely.
So talk about raising your vibration, which goes into manifestation. Which everything's just tying in.
I really feel like that building is some type of portal, because I noticed too, whatever energy we're working on, even like when you step outside is kind of like resonating too, right?
Yeah.
Like the sky is doing something, the moon or the stars or the rain. Like it always connects in with whatever work we were doing. So the energy we put in there, it transfers. Mother Earth can feel it, and I'm sure it spreads to who needs it. But being in there, you'll really feel it. It's beautiful.
All right.
Ready to do another reading?
Yeah,
You guys still hanging in? Who's ready for a reading? Send some thumbs, some hearts for Sharon being here as an awesome guest tonight. Some thumbs up and hearts for Murray the Hedgehog. Your chance to get him and all his cousins tomorrow night on the live show.
You have to keep him for all of your lives.
I know. Right. Okay, maybe you can't get Murray, but he's got a lot of cousins in there.
So the next one is not a number, it's Virgo. Virgo.
All right, Virgo. That's what we're in right now, right? September.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Just a few days of Virgo left, Earth energy. So whoever gets this next one, I bet, is either a Virgo themselves or has a Virgo around them, either in this world or in spirit, that is part of the story.
Our new person, Brandy, got.
Brandy, look at that. Coming in the first time you get her through for a reading. Congratulations. All right, Brandy, so do you have a specific question, or do you just want to go with the flow and see what the cards want to tell you? Let us know, and then just go ahead and take some nice deep breaths in and out to connect with us.
And then while you're doing that, we're waiting for your response. I'm just going to go in and talk about 2 more things coming up. We have a trauma-sensitive yoga teacher training next weekend. Janet teaches that, and it's really nice for yoga instructors that need a couple of continuing ed credits, or you just want to learn how to handle somebody who is sensitive to trauma, because it definitely plays into having an effective class and being in tune to those kinds of people, and what's going on with them. What do my past loved ones have to tell me?
All right.
Ooh.
So Brandy wants to connect in with the loved ones in spirit and see what message they have. So you'll have to let us know, Brandy, if you can think of a Virgo that would be around you in spirit, somebody born between the end of August to the end of September, like the 22nd-ish to the 22nd-ish. Because I feel like that's someone that would come through. If not, it would be a similar type of energy. Someone who they like their stability and their security. They like things a certain way. You know, they're very like methodical in their actions. They're very predictable. They like the control, more of like a grounded person that you can be around. I feel like that's someone that, so maybe this person is around your aunt as well. They're calling the Virgo. But that's that energy, that earthy, just like earth angel type of energy. You know, they were here, they were connected to the animals, connected to nature. They loved the outdoors. And here's a message from them.
It's a good one. It's courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Have courage. Let the fear go. Another big thing with manifestation is releasing fear. Don't live in fear. You want to live in love. You want to live in the present moment. You want to just let go of your fears because things will work out. Go back to a past time that you had so much fear about something and notice, did it work out? Because you are here. You're on a live Facebook stream, so I assume everything's pretty okay. You know, so courage means let it go, in my opinion.
I like that. And I feel, you know, this is, your spirit is sending this through to you. They're someone who wants that courage to live on through you. Oh, wow. She has a court date over her grandfather's estate tomorrow.
And court is tough. Court is a hard thing to have courage with, but just let it go and trust that the universe has got your back.
Was your grandfather, I feel that courage through him, like whether he was in the military or just, you know, something that was that very like structured, like, you know, wear the uniform, have to be brave, have to, you know, even if it's like a farmer or something, just someone who they're confident in what they're doing and they're brave through whatever task that they have to get through. And I feel like this is your grandfather sending you this energy from him to you, like we got this, and just like wrapping his arms around you.
Yes, I love that.
Very supportive energy from him. So the card that I pulled, oh, the same as you. So not only do you have grandfather around you, but there's also a woman around you too. Now this is the air energy, the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is a more different energy. She is very, more in her head, very thoughtful, very like no BS, cut to the chase, that silver tongue. She's not one to like necessarily tell jokes, but she makes you laugh because she's just fast with her answers. Just no time for the drama. Go, go, go. Very smart, very witty, very quick, you know, sharp energy, whoever this is to you. And that queen energy is just like that nurturing, confident, loving energy. So that makes me feel like she might have been more of like the grandmother, the mother, you know, that just nurturing type of energy.
So he was in the Korean War and her grandmother passed 4 years ago.
Oh.
You're insane. I love it.
Well, they're coming through. It's them, you know.
Yeah.
They're letting you know that they're here. So she's bringing you this too. And when the Queen of Swords comes up, it's all about speaking your truth, being authentic to yourself. That's what you have to do, you know. Just when it comes to tomorrow, you're not going to talk more than you need to. You're not going to, you know, cut off things that you don't want to hear. Just stick to the logic over the emotion. You know, you don't have to tell the whole story. You don't have to get into too many details. Just look at things very just logically, scientifically almost, you know, mathematically. The most efficient way to solve the problems rather than like thinking about that one's feelings or, you know, getting emotional over this. It's just staying focused. And I feel like that's what Grandma is sending into you is, you know, keep your eye on the prize, just stay focused and, you know, cut out whatever isn't meant for right now, you know. And if things don't work out exactly how you want them to or you see them as working out, just trust that they're going to work out how they need to, you know. It all plays out exactly how it's supposed to. Just stay strong in that grandpa courage, that grandma smart. I feel like that's a really good combo.
And I have a tip for court, by the way. If you need something to focus on, look at the judge and keep direct eye contact with him or her.
Wow, that is a good tip. I wouldn't think to do that.
Yeah.
I'd be looking everywhere else but the judge.
And every time the judge looks at you, he's going to see your authenticity.
So hopefully
that got me through my divorce many moons ago.
I feel like if you're hearing that right now, even if this wasn't your reading, hold on to that tip because that's a good one.
Yeah.
So, Grandy, I'm glad that resonated with you. They are still by you. They are loving and supporting, and they're going to be there with you tomorrow and through every challenge. Just give them a little call, when you need the extra support. And thank you guys all for hanging in. Liz, I see your stars. Thank you so much for sending them. Yay, that's an exciting reading.
Yeah, it was. That was really lovely.
Yeah.
I'm vibing
They're
right
there.
now. Very cool.
Do another?
Yeah. That is awesome.
All right, who wants the next reading? Let's see.
Oh, we're amazing. Thank you, Brandy.
You're
and
amazing,
I'm so
Brandy.
glad you're here with us tonight. You were totally meant to hear that. Another number? Krissy's favorite band. If you know who it is, put it right in the comments. It's a number.
You get a cheat,
Who's
a
gonna
head
get
start.
it? Who's gonna get it? I'll pick another one. I'm just curious to know who knows Krissy's favorite band.
Well, I know a few of the other people who love this band too are watching.
I'm just curious. We could pull another one. There it is. Look, Laura.
My peeps know. 3, 11, 3, 3, 11. That's funny.
Do you want to go with that, or do you want to do another one to be fair?
Let's do another one to be
Okay.
fair, but I love that you guys kept me. You know me.
I never even heard of 311, so I met Krissy.
Laura Ann, you came through first. I'm going to make a note. You get a special little something. So you'll have to send me a message with your address.
All right. The next one is a number again. And half of it is what I paid for my little crystal bag here earlier. 44444
That's right.
is the number.
4444.
Yeah.
Stephanie, thank you for the stars. Love you guys.
So let's see who
Laura's
comes-
like, no.
who comes through, and then I'm gonna.
Laura, you'll
continue.
get a little goodie. So.
She's like, no. So sorry, Kim.
All right, Kim, you came through first for the reading. And Laura, if you don't get through tonight for a reading, I'll handwrite you one in with your little goodie bag. We'll drop it off to your house. So Kim, my love, you come through for the reading now. So go ahead and connect in. Let us know if you have a specific question or if you just want to go with the flow.
Yeah, and I'm going to run through a couple more events that are coming up while we're waiting on her response. We have, this one's interesting. It's called Dialectical Skills for Living Life Fully. It's a fully online course. It's an 8-module course by Christine Denario. She's one of our instructors. She's also I don't know if it's a psychiatrist, psychologist. I'm not sure exactly what her title is, but she's got some really neat, interesting stuff. You can go to the website for that. And I was asked to bring up Meditation Tuesdays. So every Tuesday night after the beginner class, which is generally my class, we have a meditation class, and we have different instructors that come in every week to share what it is that they want to do during a meditation. So it could be silent, it could be guided, it could be a nidra, it could be anything, but it's really, really a lovely space for you to come on into. What do we got? She sent any messages I need to hear. Okay.
Let's see what messages you need to hear, Miss Kim. Oh, and Kim, by the way, I got your Pokemon in. I got 4 of them. I was going to send you a picture, but I just ran out of time tonight. But I will take a picture when we're done and send them your way. So let's see what message I have up already. So I'll get started.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pull you a second card, but you have a similar queen. So we were just talking to that queen, right? Isn't that crazy? And I've been shuffling like crazy. So we have that queen energy around us. You know, our angels, those strong, badass women, are really coming through right now. And it makes sense because, you know, we're going into eclipse season. We're going into Halloween season, which is when the veil is super thin by that October full moon. So we just had a full moon. So this next month leading up to the October full moon is going to bring us eclipses, which are all about transformation and cleansing and releasing. We have the retrogrades going on. We have retrogrades ending, which are going to bring huge shifts. So this next month is a huge time, a very, very big energy time, and those spirits are going to be coming through even louder, even clearer. And anyone who's getting this Queen of Swords, your queens especially can work with the element of air. So they're going to be, you know, they're there to help you breathe and remind you to breathe. They send you the birds. You'll feel the wind blowing. You'll see the trees rustling. You know, that might be their gift or part of their gift. People sometimes say to me, like, I can't hear my spirit. They don't talk to me. They don't all talk. You won't hear words from all of them. So you know, listen for your queen in the air, whatever that means. Maybe she sends a butterfly or a moth or, you know, just, yep, hummingbirds. Be open though, because those spirits, especially those powerful women, are around us right now. So just the second card to go with that is the Four of Wands. And you could see you're already in the door. That's what this card's telling you. It's a tarot deck, but every card has a door on it. And your door is to the home that you live in. 4 is a number of security and stability. Think of that square with 4 sides. So right now it's all about the structure. You know, you're really building the foundation. It's all about just focusing on the family, focusing on the love and the peace and the security. Whether it's material, the wands is more of like, that's the element of fire. That's our ambitions and our ideas and our projects. So I feel like it's kind of telling you, you know, you have that great support system, that great team in spirit and in this world. And whatever your ambitions and your goals are, this is the time to really set the foundation for them as well, because you're already in the house. You know, you don't have to walk through a door to find your best life. You're there, and you're exactly where you need to be to plant these seeds and set the setting stones. Next week is the new moon, which is all about manifesting, setting your intentions. Sharon's offering a manifestation course, so if you're not doing some big manifesting, definitely, you know, see what you could do. The 26th, we're doing an event here with Lori. She's making little intention jars for the new moon. That's going to be a fun one. Yeah, very cozy card. So you really have the foundation that you need, and now it's about lighting that fire and adding that fire and seeing where that spark takes you, you know, what you can ignite. And 4, hold on to that 4, because that could be talking about the next 4 months, which I think just takes us right into the new year. So this is kind of where your focus is for the end of the year, focusing on just keeping that fire burning, staying goal-oriented, you know, stay inspired, and be creative. That's a very fiery energy too.
I'm going to steal that card because something's coming through for me. So real quick, I just want to say hi, Loretta.
Oh, Loretta,
and,
hello. And
Brandy,
Melissa.
You and I have that in common. I just discovered. Yeah.
Brandy says she gets hummingbirds from her grandma,
Yeah.
and they come to her mom too.
It just happened. I lost my grandmother in June. She transitioned over, but she's here, and I got a hummingbird in my backyard, and I never get hummingbirds, so it was amazing. All right, so I want to get back to this card, the cozy card. So if you can see, there's a lot of violet going on in that card, which is going to tie right in.
Wow, look at that.
To this friendship card. Okay, see all the purples? And it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And then we're just going to tie that into this card here, which says expand into wonder, and you're going to work with the amethyst.
And the moon is there too.
Right? And there's a lot of purple going on here in your cards, so I'd say seriously walk around with an amethyst in your pocket or something.
I know you got it.
Yeah.
She's probably got the bracelets, the everything. So
yeah, wear
load
your
up.
purple, wear your amethyst, because this is going to help you through whatever it is that not a trial or tribulation. I feel like more like clarity.
yeah,
more,
amethyst is third eye opening, so it's just going to
Yeah.
help, you know, expand the mind a little bit. Maybe if you can't exactly see where your inspiration is, the amethyst will just help the mind be a little bit more focused and clear. And Lori holds on to that question. We're going to be pulling another code in a little bit, and you might have a chance to get through for a reading. And Laura Ann, I see your message about, wow, you've been going through a lot lately. Surgery, selling her house, very transformative time for you. So maybe you are meant, you know, if you don't get through on the show, maybe you are meant for a more personal message.
Yeah.
So we're just going to trust it. But congratulations, because it really sounds like you are in a huge transformative time.
I love how supportive everybody is within the group too. That's just really beautiful.
We get the best peeps watching.
Yeah.
So we still have, it's only 7:43 here. We have plenty of time. Well, do you want to talk a little bit more about your stuff?
Sure. Yeah, real quick. So Angela, who's on here with us, she is going to be hosting a new moon sound bath on September 25th from 6:30 to 8. She is starting to get really into the sound healing aspect of our world, and I'm hearing that she's doing a beautiful job. She's going to have drums, crystal bowls, and chimes, and this particular workshop is going to offer opportunities for journaling and relaxation, and
Beautiful.
I think, yeah, just come on out, veg out, and let her guide you to feeling really good about yourself. We have a yin yoga with angelic Reiki. This is a really popular class. We hold it once a month. It's with Sue Rowlitz and Alexa DiTullio, and they are a really good combination.
Oh, what a good combo. Yes,
Yeah.
I love them.
Very good combo. Their energy works really well, and it's a beautiful, relaxing, very relaxing yoga class. Like, you might want to
I
have
can
somebody pick
imagine.
you up or Uber home because you're so like zenned out.
Are
from
they
this
putting you,
class.
wrapping you in blankets and stuff too? Because I always see them in class. I get in cozy,
Every
so I can
time.
imagine.
And then one more quick thing before we get into the next reading is our full moons with Tasia and Heather are back for the fall, for October,
Oh,
November,
please
and
let me be
December.
able to make it to these.
Yeah.
They're so good.
The next 3 are scheduled, and again, you can go to the website and check it out and see, when the next upcoming one is. But generally, Heather's my sister, by the way, in case some of you know her and didn't know that. She brings in a lot of neat information about what's going on.
Her
and
information blows my mind.
Yeah.
She'll be like, I wrote this like 5 months ago, and it'll literally like
Come
explain
true.
everything happening right there.
Yeah, she
She's
predicted
crazy.
COVID, actually.
Yeah,
She
I remember
predicted-
that.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then Tasia follows that
Yeah.
up with her gongs and some other neat
Kinda like
musical instruments.
Recharge you for whatever you're going through next.
Some good stuff. So, yeah, you ready for another one?
Yeah,
All right.
awesome. Get your tickets from liveandjoy.com. It's in the description.
Ah, Angela said she bought a new gong. Oh, so
Ooh,
cool.
so fun.
Man, I'm getting all kinds of neat numbers tonight. All right, we are going 9999.
99.99. All right, who's it gonna be? Remember, your comments will come up first on your end. We're just gonna trust the universe for whoever it's meant to be on our end.
Lauren, yay!
Look at that, Laura. And they're like, no,
Wow. Very
we just wanted you
cool.
to wait a minute.
wasn't your
and you
turn.
still get a prize too. Look at that. You were meant to get a reading
That
though.
is so cool.
That's your spirit team, like, you guys. And did you see to Renee a little bit up? She said she does have Labradorite, the one you pulled the Labradorite
Oh,
card
I
for, and
didn't
she's
see
like,
that.
She said, I do have it, I just always forget the name, but she uses it for all her readings.
Oh,
So
there you
awesome,
go.
that Labradorite is calling you to just work with it even more. All right, Laura, so let us know if you do have a specific question or just want to go with the flow and see what Spirit has as a message for you. Go ahead and take some nice deep breaths in and out. Connect in with us and the cards. All right, I have you right here. May I?
Yeah.
All right, so first card for you, Laura, is...
See what my friends think about my life changes.
Okay, so we're going to call in with your spirit team and see what they think about your life changes. So right off the bat, this is the 8 of Cups. And this is a card about, the cups are the water element, and those are our emotions and our spirituality, that more flowing watery energy, our creativity, the love, the healing. And this is talking about you going on a new emotional journey. It's showing you already started walking through the gateway, because you can see your back is turned and you've already gone through the portal. So you're in it, and you know what, that 8 connects into the Lionsgate portal. That's your birthday, right? Goosebumps, because 8 is one of your big numbers. And that Lionsgate portal was, I feel like, you walking through this gate, like goosebumps coming through hard. It's bringing you to, the emotions are going to be big during this time, and this is taking you through, at least through the end of the year, I feel like, for you. 8 on its side is the infinity symbol, right? So this is just the pattern of your life you go through. You don't go through like little levels up. They're like, bam, like it's going to be everything happening at once. It's going to hit you hard. It's almost like that tower energy where everything has to crumble down and clear out in order for you to be that phoenix rising from the ashes, right? From chaos comes clarity. And I feel like this card is just all about you, going on this emotional journey. Maybe, I don't know what your relationship situation is like, even friendship situations, but I feel like this journey is going to involve letting people go, bringing new people in, because that's where those emotions, that type of energy. You could see, though, you're walking into something really beautiful. There is the mountains ahead, so you're gonna feel high, and then it'll be that rocky path like everyone. That's life. We're gonna have those moments where things are a little bit more challenging, but you're doing it. You're going, and this is exactly the path that you're meant to take. So trust even those rockier moments, because they're part of this infinity symbol. You're 8. 8 is the number of the powerhouses. It's such a strong, powerful energy. It's Leo energy, fire. So you're going to get through it, but feel, because this is the emotional journey. So let yourself feel. Get, connected with the moon, because that is connected to our emotions as well. So she said married and good. So then I would say, there may be some other connections around you, whether it's family, friends, whatever, where maybe you had to cut some cords, or just accept that, some people grew apart, but definitely more people coming in too. So it's a good ebb and flow for you. You're letting go of what you need to. Definitely already started the journey.
So I'm getting this sensation of tightness in my chest right now, which generally means that there's some serious angst going on with the person that we're talking to. And so I just wanted you to know that. I'm not sure, maybe there's something going on in your chest. I don't know if you got like a little cold or allergies or anything like that.
Well, she did say she had surgery in her chest too.
Oh, right. Wow. Okay. So well, that explains
healing
that.
in her chest on top of anything else that might be deeper,
Yeah. All right. So this is going to be a little tricky, but I think I understand what's going on here. So the card is blame. Okay. So what it says is, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. And what's coming to mind for me is that, especially in manifestation, we talk about spirituality, how we are eternal spiritual beings here for a temporary human experience, and none of us are born a victim. Okay. So when I accept responsibility for my well-being, it doesn't mean that you're responsible for all the things that are happening to you. I can see from that one message you have a lot going on, and believe me, you can ask Krissy, I am coming out of a 5-month, a lot of stuff going on, so I get it. It's the ability to just kind of sit back and ask yourself, why is this happening? Why am I attracting this person in my life? Why was I sick for no reason? Why? I mean, whatever the case is, it's a really good opportunity to reflect. And then comes the fun part, and that is transmutation. Okay, transmutation or transformation. Coming up out of the ashes a little bit. All of our, especially when we get clusters of that stuff, right? Things that happen to us, it's just our own resistance coming up in some way. So your stone is black tourmaline, by the way. So let's cleanse and move on and embrace what's coming, because I feel like you've got a lot of good things coming up for you. Whether it's good things happening or your focus shifting to the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just had to kind of get the energy to where it needed to be right now to get through all that. And do you have black tourmaline in your collection? Because if not, maybe that's the gift that I'm meant to send to you. And black tourmaline is honestly one of my absolute favorites. I say that about every crystal, but it really is. It has its own shelf in my shop. It's the lowest frequency of all the crystals, so it's really going to just ground you. If you get stuck in your head, anxiety, depression, just overwhelmed, just, even like nightmares, or if you can't sleep, it's like, it just brings you back into your body when you hold it. It's very grounding, very calming. It also absorbs negative energy. It transmutes negative energy before it can get to you. So, if someone's thinking bad about you, or, talking smack or whatever, the person next to you driving is having a bad day, you're an empath. You feel that stuff, Even if they're not saying it to you, you feel it. The tourmaline kind of puts a bubble around you and takes it, so you don't feel it. I don't leave home without it. That's my bracelet. So I will definitely send you a good little, I actually have a palm stone in mind for you, a tourmaline palm stone that you could take all around with you. I keep in my pocket, in my purse. I bring it to the beach with me and let the ocean just cleanse all the energy that it took for me and clear it out. I think it's going to be a really good buddy for you, and it's just going to be really supportive on this next part of the journey, especially through something, if you're meant to be going through a big emotional journey right now, and working through like healing, blame, and whatever that is in your subconscious. the tourmaline will just be that, I got your back when you need to ground yourself and calm down.
And don't be completely rejecting the idea of placing that tourmaline directly on your scars.
Yes, absolutely.
I have similar scars, I understand, and yep, crystal therapy, baby.
Mm-hmm. I have a big heart like this big, and one day I was at an event that was so overwhelming, I just stuck it. You wouldn't even know I had like a 2-pound crystal. It helps.
That's
it
funny.
helps.
That is funny. All right, that was an exciting one for me.
See, you're meant to hold in because the
Yeah.
tourmaline card wasn't going to come up at that time.
Yeah, I know we only have 5 minutes left. But
We only have 5 minutes, so why don't you? So you guys, I think that was our last reading for the night, but still hang in because we're going to pick a winner of this crazy prize. Actually, we'll let Sharon talk a little, and then I'll give you some peeks of what's in there.
Awesome. All right, so we just a couple more events I just got to bring up. If those of you who don't know Tasia, she's an amazing teacher. She's a Kundalini instructor on Sunday mornings at Live and Joy, and she is doing a lot of neat stuff. And she's got her own business now, and
Yay,
it's really
Tasia.
exciting to see her flourish.
Book out.
Yeah, but she's got a couple neat things coming up. One of them is a 4-part series workshop with Susie Zappel. It's called The Goddess Cycles.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's a 4-part journey through a woman's seasons, aligning with the moon phases, the elements, and the woman's stages of life. I talked to her.
Ladies,
Yeah.
this is beautiful.
I talked to her a little bit about it, and unfortunately I'm not going to be here for 2 of her classes, otherwise I might take it, but it sounds really cool. And then the other one, which I am going to, so if you don't know me and you want to meet me or you just want to come hang with me, is a 2-day Kundalini intensive for business intuition and empowerment.
Wow.
It's a weekend. It's November 19th and 20th. I think it's from 2 to 5 in the afternoon, both days. And if you need some help with your business, she's going to take you through the process that she went through to get into her own business and empower herself.
Awesome.
And Kundalini, you can't go wrong with some Kundalini yoga and that, some breath work, I assume. And so I will definitely be going to that. And then just one more thing I wanted to talk about.
I'm excited for this.
This one's one more yoga thing, and then yeah, okay. So Rich Parks, who's my brother, by the way, is trying to find, this is for the men, by the way, if you good ladies know somebody or have a husband or a brother or son that is looking for a men's group. He would like to start a spiritual men's group, a safe space where they can just connect and,
Send
share.
all the guys. We need this. This is what I was excited for. I saw it.
Yeah?
I'm like, I've been hearing about it, and I know so many guys that need to come to this.
Yeah, so in yoga, and I've heard this from many men, that our community is primarily women. So it's hard for them to connect on a male level, if that makes sense. They want to, I'm sorry, Rich is going to be guiding them through different exercises. He's gotten a lot of training in helping men express themselves. I mean, that's like such a challenge. They've been told all their lives to, suck it up and, whatever.
He just went to that men's retreat, too, which sounds life-changing.
Yeah, it was. He came back to change me. Yeah, so it's really good stuff. And we do have an email address. Can we put it in the comments? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll comment with the email address when we sign out.
Yeah, so if anybody wants that information, you can get in touch with Krissy. I'll leave this email address with you or with her so that you can get it. If you know anybody interested, he just needs 5 guys to commit. It's like once a month. I think it's going to be Sunday evenings. Yeah, and if we can get him 5 guys, that would be great.
Yeah.
I think he has 2 already.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, this world needs that. We need the men to come into their, power. Because I feel like so many men are focused on more of the material side of it and missing how powerful they truly are. If they come into that side, they'll manifest even bigger.
Oh,
so
good.
Bring them all
I'm seeing some
in.
good response. Yes, Renee, we'll get you that information.
Yes.
You just email him, let him know you're interested, or whoever's emailing him.
And is that on Live and Joy too?
It is not at the moment, because it's right now more of just a private group that's starting up.
Wow. Okay, good to know.
Yep. We have somebody looking it
Laura
up.
and her husband's in. Come on.
This is amazing. Yeah, we will definitely get you that info.
Send all the guys.
Yep. And then I guess that's really it, except for, me, and stay tuned, because I'm looking to put together just like a monthly manifestation chat for free on Zoom. And I don't know how I'm going to get that going, but I'm going to manifest it because I'm a master manifester just like you.
She's got the coolest tips for manifesting. Like, I got to take her manifestation workshop, and there was definitely some really good ideas and some like aha moments that opened up a lot of doors for me personally. And I hope you guys join in because you all deserve to be living your best lives. And you know, she will definitely help you do it. Join in those Zooms.
And thank you again for having me on here.
Oh my gosh, of course, it's such an honor to have you back. If you missed the first time that Sharon was on, you can go to your favorite podcast listening service and search Venus Moon Podcast with special guest Sharon Albee Love. Or you can, go back in my videos and watch the replay.
Oh, thank you, Angela. He has a flyer, and you'll post it on your Insta to my male yoga guys. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll share it too for sure. So who's ready to see what this prize is and then pick a winner? So everyone that shared the video, and you guys have a really good chance because some of you guys were slacking tonight. There's not that many, so whoever did it, thank you for your support and for sharing. And let's see what awesome prizes you can win. So I'm going to start with my thing first just because it's fun and quick. A sneak peek, little free sample for our big Halloween show tomorrow. We're going to have lots of Halloween items as well as tons of new inventory. You get this adorable little soda light jack-o'-lantern. So cute, little blue guy, and I feel like I was guided toward the blue to go with the energy of this basket. So there is some real pretty stuff. I don't peek. I let Sharon take the basket, and I said, I don't want to see. Just make it at least $50 worth of stuff. And I heard her having fun in there.
That's amazing. You're so generous.
I love you guys. I want to hook you all up. So the first thing in here is a crystal-infused spray. This is for space clearing, made in Bali, which is amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you have that and gorgeous energy, vegan, cruelty-free, all that great stuff on there, ethical product. So you'll have a little mist to clear your space before you set out all your new crystals. I want to save this, but I won't because it's just like screaming at me. Incredible piece of raw fluorite full of these chevrons and banding. It's not going to translate for you. You have to see this in person. It even has rainbows in it. I see some triangles. Like, this is awesome. Fluorite is a crystal that bridges the third eye, the third eye and the heart. So you got the throat in there too. It really connects, the more physical body to the spiritual side. Such a beautiful stone to work with. I know my energy workers love this one. Great for healers. We have beautiful bismuth. Bismuth is great for structure and security and stability and balancing. Helps to align all the chakras. You can see that natural sacred geometry in there.
Yes.
What a cool piece this is.
That's why I picked that.
Yes. Oh, both sides. And the one side even looks like a pyramid.
There's a labyrinth in there too.
It literally is. Like, you could stare at this and just see your whole life going through the labyrinth. That side looks like the pyramids, like ancient pyramid energy. You also have a Caribbean calcite. They call these cupcakes now. I call it top polished point, but it looks like the sand and the ocean on top. Very ocean energy I'm feeling with some of these other crystals too. And that Bali spray. We have a little optical calcite. So this guy's going to have some rainbows. This connects to the crown chakra, to your spirit team. So a really pretty one to work with just to bring in those higher energies. A raw tiger's eye. You're feeling the raw tiger's eye today.
Yep.
Bringing in that strength and that stability.
You gotta show the
confidence.
Side. You gotta. Will it go up and down or not? I don't
see.
know. There's an iridescent thing on that. It's really cool.
It looks almost like velvet. Like it's
Yeah.
it has a really nice shine to it. Yeah, so pretty. It reminds me of like you could pet a tiger. Really good for that solar plexus energy too. So just that confidence and courage, strength. And then you have a few tumbles in here. There is a raw pyrite, great for manifesting.
I put that in there.
Drawn in, putting in your intentions. A rhodochrosite, very emotional support stone, very healing, great for any trauma, grief, those really deep subconscious energies that, need support and healing. Beautiful one to work with through that. A Botswana agate, like, if you're a wire wrapper, make a pendant with that because that is so pretty. Get all that banding on there. The Botswana agate is just a very nice, like, calming, grounding stone. And then the last crystal in there is a Peruvian turquoise. So this is a type of chrysocolla turquoise from Peru. And it's such a interesting feel. It's very lightweight, like it almost feels like it would be hollow. And turquoise is a stone of travel and just guidance through travel, support through movement. So wherever your journey is taking you right now, this is an awesome companion stone to have. They've been using it since ancient times. Oh, we're a little blurry. Sorry, guys.
And that's my grandmother energy for you. I blessed you with my grandmother energy.
She is here for sure. She came through on the cards that we pulled before we started. And then I threw in a sticker too because I saw it and it looked pretty. And I thought whoever wins this basket should have it. So we had a fun little sticker in there too. So all those goodies, you guys have a chance to win right now. So if you want this to be your basket, go ahead and send some more thumbs up, some more hearts, some gratitude for Sharon being here helping us out tonight, connecting with your angels and your spirits.
And thank
Let
you
them know
to,
you want to win.
Yeah, to the ladies who had the reading and being so open. That was really cool.
Yes, I appreciate you guys all hanging out with us tonight. It's always so fun. This show goes too fast.
I know, it does.
But we have tomorrow night to hang out too. So, whether you're hanging at the birthday party at Live and Joy in person, sounds so fun. If you need a night out, a party, get dressed up, go
Couple
party with some
snacks,
fun
couple
peeps.
beverages,
Right?
a little
And
dancing.
just be in that beautiful energy. Who needs a night dancing, right? All right, and I'm going to let you pick the winner.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Renee, thank you for some more stars. I appreciate it.
I have to learn how to do that. So I have Claire Conley.
Claire, are you still here, my love? Claire. She was here a moment ago, so hopefully she did not tune out because this is a beautiful gift for her, and she really is on a huge transformative journey right now, so it would be perfect. Let's see.
Come on, Claire.
We'll give her a minute, and then if she doesn't comment, we'll hold a consolation prize for her and pick someone else. But let's see.
Well, I got yays for Claire, but Claire, are you there?
Come
I
on.
hope her phone didn't die.
Right. All right, the clock's ticking. Oh my gosh. Well, while we wait for Claire, thank you guys for hanging out with us. This was so super fun. I think we might have to pick another winner. I don't see Claire. It's been about a minute, so I'll save her name to the side and I'll give her a little extra gift next time I see her. Oh,
I
Laura
just
messaged her. All right, well, we'll give her 30 more seconds just to be fair, because that's the rule. You get 1 minute. You got to be here when we pick the winner. I do appreciate the shares. and
So I do
hanging
want
out.
to just highlight one thing while we're waiting for that 30 seconds. Come to the yoga training. Sign up for it. Look it up online. liveenjoyyoga.com. Go under trainings and check it out. You're going to learn so much neat stuff, and then you're going to learn a lot about you.
If that sounds interesting to you at all, like you're watching right now for a reason, and this class is being presented to you for a reason. So,
And we do
know.
some manifestation stuff in that class too. So, yay, there she is.
Laura says she sees her. Claire, are you there? You just won our prize.
Yes, Angela, thank you.
I know there's a lag too, so she might have commented.
Angela was our most transformative student in our last class. It was really awesome to watch her on her journey, and I'm so glad she did it. Yes, Loretta, you got to come back.
If Loretta comes in,
there she
if
is.
Loretta visits, we're coming to a class for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Claire? You're going to have to watch the replay to see it. See, you have to be here when we pick a winner, but you get this awesome basket. I just showed it all, so when we sign off, you can go ahead and watch the replay. Congratulations. You're going to love it. It's like literally exactly perfect for you right now. And we will get this all bagged up and sent out to you ASAP. Laura, Ann, you send me your address too, please, my love. We have a gift for you. And to everyone else that hung out with us tonight, you guys are amazing. The support, the stars, we feel the love. It's so appreciated. Make sure you share that love with Live and Joy and Sharon too. Go like their pages, their social medias, and come hang out with us tomorrow night on the live show. It's been so long since me and Carrie have done a fun live like this, so we'll be back partying late. Wait till you see all the new stuff. There's a fluorite like bigger than my arm.
It is
coming.
beautiful. I want it
There's so
bad.
much cool stuff. We got some cute birds. We got some new Halloween goodies. So
Yeah.
I'll be posting some little sneak peeks tomorrow too. So stay tuned. And all right, you guys, we love you. Any last words?
Thank you.
Much gratitude and love to you all. And I hope you all have just a magical rest of your month until we see you next time. Yay, bye.